This is not one of Beth's really best pieces, but it's the piece she's efficient on. Doesn't give too much away. She and her coach Amanda Kirby very delighted there.
Very good entry, good contact, good clean vault. She'd wanted that start. Look at the landing. Great stuff.
Well done indeed, Beth. She scored 14.525 in qualification, but there's not a lot to deduct from there.
No, there's not a lot, but she's in a company of fantastic vaulters, people who really make their name on vaulting, especially following Barbosa. But that was a good, solid start.
14.575 with a difficulty of 5.5. Well done, Beth. It's going well so far. Stick in there.
The score for Elizabeth Travel, Great Britain on board, 40.575.
Sandra Isbasa from Romania, 14.075 for her bars routine.
On uneven bars, 14.075.
Men's high bar, hard to score well. Is it the same with A bars, Christine?
No, it's one of the pieces on the women's side that you can score well. Isbasa's not got so much difficulty and she's a little bit flatter on her swing. But I think we saw 4 16s in qualification.
Julia Ozeko, Russia, is next to go on the bars, following Sandra Isbasa. Ozeko qualified in 13th, 17 years old.
Renowned for her fabulous work on the beam, but she's efficient here as well. Very nice move from low to high and back down again. That was very smoothly performed. But that was an exit. She was after a full pirouette there and only made the half. She tries it again, makes the full this time. Full pirouette is one of the elements the gymnasts must include in their routines if they want to be marked out of 10. And that's the marker of a little bit flat, a little bit uneven hand release. It moves up nice, double pike dismount, not so much difficulty as some.
Well, a good landing on that dismount. It's always a great way to finish off a nice routine.
Last impressions. Didn't sparkle, but there was some nice work. Kicked off a little early.
There's a small deduction for just circling on the feet and not flying from low to high there.
Gets the handstand there nicely. There's the Markelov, just a bit slow, hanging on too long, which made it that tiny bit flat. Routine didn't sparkle as much as you're used to seeing with the Chinese, but very efficient, and with 4 apparatus, this is a good start for Yulia Ozeko. Double pike. Nicely landed.
Well, she has achieved a score of 14.25 in qualification.
The Russian women's team had a very unhappy team final competition. The team final, you work 3 gymnasts on each piece and all 3 scores have to count. And one of the gymnasts got her run up wrong and ran up the springboard and into the platform and scored 0, which really scuppered any chance of medalling for them. In fact, they ended up 8 out of 8 teams, which was a big disappointment.
They were 3rd at that point. Tough to come back from that, really.
Nice for the Brits, though, to say they've beaten Russia.
The score for Marie-Sophie Hindermann, 13.20.
There's obviously a bit of deliberation there with the judges. Could be to do with the difficulty score, I think it is.
Was that missed pirouette, and then she swung again and put a full one in, didn't she, Christine?
Yeah.
So that will be the bone of tension there.
Yes, I think she will get it counted, but she did have to put a little bit of extra work in to cover it up. That's the half where she didn't complete the full, so she swung back down and had to make a switch glide under the bar, which will be seen as quite a weak link.
Quick thinking, though.
Julia Roseco's score is in, 14.1.
The
Still
score
with 3
for
pieces to go.
Julia Roseco on uneven bars, 14.15.
Nächste Turnerin aus China, Xiao Sha.
Xiao Sha from China.
Tiny little gymnast, big climb up to the high bar, and she came to a dead hang again. This is one of their problems. They swing so easily, but the transfer moves are a little more difficult. Lovely piked Jaeger, front somersault. And there's quite a big flight from one bar to the next when you're this size. And here we go again, and then that dead hang again. She gets out well, but does have to use strength. Very smooth pirouette and another beautiful somersault. Lovely turn there, right in the handstand. Look for the big dismount. Full twisting, double straight.
Extraordinary for a 15-year-old. This is her first World Championships. She looks like she could have been here for years.
Lovely shape, super technique. Very happy in the inverted grasp. Beautiful pike Jaeger. Legs locked together. Pulling hard through the upstart, and here's that pack to lower bar. It's a long, long way, as Christine was saying. Did so well. Little flicker of leg form there, very uncharacteristic. And that's the point. No swing, worked very hard from that dead hang position. But look at that, full twist in the double straight. Lovely work.
See the gymnasts just taking off the protection for their hands. They train upwards of an hour or more a day on the asymmetric bars, and the hands get worn away. So each gymnast has different type of protection. Some wear leather hand guards, some just wear fabric guards across the hands.
Well, from bars, her group will be moving on to beam. Again, wonderful, wonderful shape. 14.975 for Xiao Sha. She's currently in 5th. Daria Jora from Australia, 17-year-old from Perth, is up onto the beam.
Very nice pike front somersault to start. Full spin, just lost a little bit of